Joining me is Harish Iyer, the LGBTQ activist and very vocal about the rights of LGBTQ and the queer community. What do you have to say regarding the verdict that has came out? 3:2 is the ratio. Are you somewhere unsatisfied?
I think 3:2. We have taken 3 steps back and 1 step, 3 steps forward and 1 step back, but that's all right. I know that we weren't expecting miraculous change with this verdict, but we did know that what is more important is during the pronouncement of the verdict, the statements that were made, and it again put the onus on the central government and the state government to legislate laws, to get in laws to recognize same-sex relationships. That is the need of the hour, and if there is any state government or a central government person who is working in that favor, I think it will do a great deal of good as well.
Definitely, as you rightly mentioned, the court also said that it is the responsibility of the parliament or the legislature to decide or come up with a law. You think that in upcoming days there is a kind of possibility, because the kind of appeals that were made by the central government seems to be not be going into your favor.
The appeal by the central, governments are the will of the people. I would request every LGBTQIA plus person to go to their chosen representative, the MP or MLA, and speak to them and speak about their existence, speak about their love and their existence, and tell them that they are as normal and as abnormal as everyone else. I think that is the need of the hour. Yes, the central government hasn't taken a positive stance on us, which is true, because what Solicitor General Tushar Mehta had spoken is reflective of what the government stand is. But at the same time, the elections are coming. It is important for us to note that, and in the coming elections, please take notice of all the judges, all the people, all the representatives who are being homophobic. Please pay notice to that. I'm making an appeal to everyone. Do ensure that if they're not voted up, they're definitely voted down.
You were, in fact, listening into all the conversation. In fact, the way the comments were being said by the CJI. What were the things that, in fact, went in your favor? You felt that that is the right thing that is going in your favor?
The the Honorable CJI was speaking about marriage between heterosexual people in the context of trans relationships as well, which was in fact something that was a given, but he restated that was positive. The right to adoption he was speaking about, that was positive. So I think there's a lot, and the commentary in general for everyone, except for one who quoted Indian culture, which I respectfully disagreed with, because Indian culture is a culture that accepts everyone. Indian culture is a culture that respects everyone. And Indian culture is a culture where you have examples of same-sex relationships in Indian culture as well. If you consider one of the most prominent mythological books, you'll see a lot of it in Hindu culture as well. So it is the interpretation that makes a lot of difference, and I think that the CJI has taken a step in the right direction.
Committee has been formed. You think that that is a solution for the queer community? What kind of representation? Because when we talk about the queer community, there is no representation in the parliament. There's no one in the legislature.
There's no one who's out in the parliament. There could be a lot of gays and lesbians in the parliament even now. They're just not somebody who is out. And you don't need to be gay and lesbian to actually support the LGBTQ community. I stand for animal